everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be looking at a story that's actually come from GB News. Lady Victoria Harvey was on GB News and she said that Prince Andrew has got a problem. And that problem is King Charles's jealousy. King Charles has always been jealous of Prince Andrew, etc. Now, Lady Victoria Harvey, in allegedly my conspiracy, whatever, is a mouthpiece necessarily for Prince Andrew. She certainly was very active in trying to rebuff Virginia Giuffre's case. So let's have a look and see what the cards have to say about this. Does Prince Andrew really genuinely think that King Charles is jealous of him? And we'll have a look and see what the cards say about this as well for King Charles. So let us have a look. Why is this being brought up now? What is going on? Does Prince Andrew really think? Two of Cups, there's disunity there straight away. So there's a definite feeling that there's some disruption to this relationship and they are not getting on at the minute. Something must have happened. We know that there is talk about him being booted from Royal Lodge. We know that there is questions around housing coming up for him. But this is very interesting. It seems like there is some disruption and some emotions going on. Somebody's mightn't be as involved in the coronation as they want it to be. The Two of Swords in reverse as well is somebody has felt like Prince Andrew may have felt like things have been taken out of his control. He is forced into these kind of predicaments. He doesn't take any accountability or blame, and he feels like this decision has been forced for him with the Two of Swords in reverse there. So instantly we can see some separation, we can see a forced decision. So yeah, let's have a look. Nine of Cups, what's above the situation is he wants, look, what I'm getting is he really feels like there has been a situation that has caused him upset. He is coming out there and using people like Lady Victoria Harvey to kind of say things and stir the pot a bit. With the Nine of Cups there, I'm feeling there is this, he doesn't want to give up anything he's got. He's very kind of happy with his hedonistic kind of lifestyle, doing what he wants when he wants. And yeah, everybody thinks he's a little bit on the smug side anyway. So that's really the vibe I'm getting. But let's have a look what's underneath. Eight of Pentacles. There's a lot of work going on underneath. There's some disruptions around this rumor. Okay, so he is feeling like he has really kind of felt very distressed. He has been concerned about himself. He has had a lot of anxiety. He has had sleepless nights. And then you've got this smug energy coming in. So I feel like there's definitely, I don't see anything where you necessarily think, oh my God, he's lying. I just think this is another way of him working to keep his name relevant, to say, well, actually, I am just so good. He's just been jealous of me. However, that doesn't work out well for him, because there's some beneficial way he is benefiting from the system he's in at the minute, where he's in Royal Lodge, that it's going to look quite jarring for him, because I've got a feeling he mightn't be there that much longer. What's on his mind? The Hermit, okay. And the Fool, okay. And the Two of Wands. And the Moon. With the Hermit here, there has been rumours that he's wanting to emulate his nephew. he's in fact his godson. So he's been really looking over at Harry in California, and he may want to be making a bit of a move on that. Sorry, America, you only get our best and brightest. You've had James Corden, Piers Morgan. Now, Prince Harry, you might be getting a Prince Andrew here. You might be getting a Prince Andrew. Because we have got the Two of Wands there, he's definitely thinking about maybe making a move and going somewhere and doing something. But the Six of Pentacles is showing that he is, for all of this bravado and all of this story, I feel it stems from him wanting to kind of insert himself into the bigger picture. He has got the Eight of Pentacles underneath and the Nine of Cups above, which suggests to me he really wanted that story out there. He's kind of wanting to say, look, haha, I can play the game as well, if you know what I mean. I feel like there's a split there. There is trouble at mill with him and his relationship with King Charles. I feel with the Six of Pentacles coming in there, allegedly for entertainment purposes only, he is going to find himself on the outs. Definitely on the outs, which leads me up to the moon. He is going to be getting up to some allegedly shady business. We've got this kind of stuff that rises from the murk, from the subconscious, and it brings out the lunacy. It brings out necessarily the worst in people. I feel with the moon we are going to get some secrets revealed. I feel he's going to be in an uncomfortable position himself. He's not going to like where he is in the next 6 months to a year, which is really interesting to me, because that suggests that he is going to take some risks. He is going to follow some suit. I wonder if he is going to go across to America, or if he is going to make more moves and be in a more kind of like a bigger place to do his brand or whatever. But this will be very ill-advised because we have got the moon in the future. Now let's have a look and see what King Charles. Now I do feel like there's some jealousy there. He's very smug. He wants the attention. I don't think he's that deep of a bloke. He thinks with, by the way, when I say he, I mean in Prince Andrew, he really is annoyed because there has been a split. He's not as high up as he wants to be. There's something has forced his hand, and he's getting to work at constructing a narrative that's going to suit him with the Nine of Cups there. He's definitely feeling quite smug about where he is now, but he's going to come into some trouble because Six of Pentacles in reverse, this carpet is going to be pulled out from underneath him. He's not going to feel that benevolence that he once felt. I know we have the moon coming up, so I really do think he's looking at how the Sussexes have done their business, and he is looking at that kind of how he's going to branch out on them. Now I know there is talk of his housing situation. I am going to do a reading on that very soon. Let's have a look and see what King Charles says about this all with the cards, of course. And there's the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Right on cue. King Charles has just like had it. Any generosity, anything like that you may have felt towards him, it is being removed. Yeah. What's crossing him? What's driving him to this? We have the Tower in reverse. Okay. So he's very aware of maybe some things that are out of his control. He can't control his brother. He can't control to be honest, he can't control anyone, but his brother's not lining up with him and is not being as generous and kind to him as he would have expected. The Tower crossing him is he doesn't want to deal with anybody's petty drama, and this is an irritant to him. This really is feeling like oh, Charles is always jealous of me. And it's just like putting King Charles in this position where if he does anything, like Prince Andrew can go, yeah, he's just jealous of me. That's why he got rid of me. He's a petty tyrant, blah, blah, blah. When that's just not the case. Prince Andrew thinks he's playing some like kind of big games. There is frustration there. There's the Ace of Wands in reverse. He is frustrated at Prince Andrew. He is flummoxed why he's behaving like this. He is just, ugh, he is completely over it. He didn't want to deal with this. He doesn't understand why it's happening, and he's very irritated. And in fact, it's upsetting him. We have the Seven of Cups underneath. He is actually feeling like, and this is probably a correct assertion, he's feeling quite gaslit by this all. Allegedly for entertainment purposes only. The Five of Wands. It looks like there has been some bad backwards and forwards and some fighting going on. Knight of Cups. Knight of Wands. We've got lots of knights coming in. Okay, so I feel like for King Charles, there is definitely a feeling that he has just tired of it. There has been some backwards and forwards. There has been going backwards and forwards, especially with the Nine of Swords there coming in for Prince Andrew, where we've got King Charles coming in, we've got the Five of Wands. So it does look like people have been trying to jostle for position, and that has caused Prince Andrew some stress, but King Charles has just been like taking it in stride, into the point where it's starting to irritate him. He feels like there is people are going against him. With the Nine of Cups above for Prince Andrew, it's very much saying smugness and like he thinks he's done something, while King Charles is very aware of it. He knows that this is happening. He knows that he's very frustrated by it. It's a new tactic that he's doing, Prince Andrew towards King Charles. We have got the Knight of Cups coming in. Now, the Knight of Cups, in this sense, where we're talking about godsons and kings, we are talking, even though he's higher on the royal pecking order, he's still Prince Andrew's godson. So we have got Prince William here. Prince William is a Cancer sign, so he would come through as Cancer. In fact, all three of these gents are water signs. With this, I feel like Prince William may be the one who comes in and fixes things up. We have got the Knight of Wands there. So, yeah. I would say King Charles is quite angry by this. He's feeling really, really peeved off with it all. We have got the Seven of Pentacles. He's just gonna, surrounding him, he is waiting. Patiently waiting for his bank to come in. He's waiting for things to grow. He's waiting for things to mature, but that isn't helping his temp. He's still feeling quite fiery about this. He's still feeling probably very let down by this, very gaslit by this all. So it's causing him some temper. There is just some kind of like patiently waiting vibes here. In this card, we have got the Eight of Swords in reversed. What he's hoping for is for all of this to unravel and for him to get out of it. And we have the Three of Pentacles there. So there are three parties working with each other, working together. But we have the Moon for Prince Andrew. So I don't think Prince Andrew's going to be that involved. I feel like Prince William's going to have a bit of a role in whatever happens to Prince Andrew. I think King Charles has made up his mind with the Six of Pentacles in reverse, because we've got the Six of Pentacles in reverse as the starting point for Prince Andrew for King Charles, and we've got 6 of Pentacles in reverse for what's coming up for Prince Andrew. So in the next within the next 3 months to 6 months, we are going to see some changes there. He's going to not have as much, I feel like, charity and grace and favor things. He's not going to get so much, I don't know how they do it with the Royal Lodge or anything, but he's not going to get so much stuff with being able to, I don't know if it's never necessarily if it's staying at Royal Lodge, or it might be funding, or it might be status. It's something, but there is less of it. He is going to be further diminished from the royal family, and Prince Andrew's trying to counteract that by saying, "Ooh, look at me." It's because King Charles is jealous, and he thinks he's done something there, and he's going to be working on it. He is working on it. He has these harebrained ideas, which is the Ace of Wands in reverse, and King Charles knows it's a harebrained idea. Well, Prince Andrew thinks he's really like smug, and has got the Knight of the 9 of Cups there. King Charles sees it for what it is, and he's feeling a bit gaslit, which is fair enough. Gaslit and annoyed, and feel Prince William's going to have something to do with this. There's 3 parties working together, but it looks like Prince Andrew's going out on his own on a limb. So that is quite interesting. Bear all this in mind in the coming months. So there we go. That's what I can see in the cards. Let me know down in the comments what you guys can see in the cards. I'm always interested to hear what you guys have to say. Thank you very much for being here. I do appreciate you guys' support, and I shall see you all in the next one. Bye everyone.